How's it going? James, Online Car Show. Got a video for y'all today. It's kind of in preparation for the Camaro Fest I'm going to here in July 13th and 14th, I believe. So without hesitation, let's get this video rolling. Well, as y'all may or may not know, I am going to Camaro Fest July 13th and 14th, Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I am pumped about it. It's a national Camaro car show. Those that are going to be at the show, look for my car in the ZL1Addons booth. And that brings me to the video here. We've got a mod for the car in preparation for Camaro Fest. Those that don't know, I've been debating whether or not to trailer or to road trip the Camaro. Both, of course, have their advantages. I'll feel more comfortable racing if I trailer it, but I'm going to have more fun along the way, getting to, take the Camaro out on the open highway and, enjoy the country. So I think I am actually going to road trip it, be the one road trip I do with this car before I get too deep into modifications and tuning and so forth like that. So I think I am leaning toward the road trip, and so to prepare for that, and anybody that's daily driving their Camaro or even weekend drivers who want to protect your paint a little bit more on the sides of your car, this is definitely the video for you. ZL1Addons has got some they call them Rockguards. As you can see in the angle here, they stick out from behind the tire, or the fender wells stick out. And what they allow you to do is, because the tires on the Camaro, Camaro SS, ZL1, Z28, whatever, tend to be a little bit wider than the fender well. What will happen is you kick up rocks and stuff, and that's going to go back onto your car and your paint. So what this is going to do is, it's not going to get them all, but it is going to get a large majority of those rocks from hitting your paint and leaving chips. It's not the end-all, fix-all, but it definitely gets you closer to where you need to be. It's a great little mod. They seem to be the best quality of the ones I found, because a lot of the other ones didn't have any clips and stuff like that, and the ZL1Addons does. So if you're shopping some of the eBay specials and trying to save yourself $1, you might save a little bit more and spend the money to get the ZL1Addons version, because of the fact it is going to clip to your fender well and bolt on the back, which some of them I found on eBay were just plain stick-on, which is, I'd feel real uncomfortable with that on my car. But anyways, let's get into the video, the unboxing. Let's see what we got here, and let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you do like this video, please go ahead and hit that like below and subscribe, and if you really like it, hit the share button and share it out to Twitter or post an Instagram post or something like that. I would greatly appreciate it. Well, had a delivery today from ZL1Addons. This is actually a mod that I've been meaning to do for like the last 6 months. And it's something to protect the paint on the side of the car, and it's pretty much a must-have if you're driving it, or daily driving your Camaro, or road tripping it or something. But we'll see, and if I do decide to road trip it, this is pretty much a must-have for the Camaro to protect it. So let's look and see what we got here. Got the ends cut open. Alright, the Deluxe Rockguards, basically, for the wheel wells. They protect the sides of the car from rocks flying up from the wheels, and probably other drivers and stuff on the road as well. And here's our receipt from it. And we've got one of these is the front and one's the rear. I believe these are the rear. And installation kit for both of them. So we'll get these on the car, see how they look, and get more into it. All right, for the front deluxe fender extensions from ZL1Addons, all we want to do is clean this area right here, and you can use an automotive cleaner, glass cleaner, whatever you want to use. Just clean off any wax or build any dirt from the surface. cleaned up. I think we're pretty good there. Now, what you want to see here, you'll have one side that has texture with a 3M double sticky tape, and then one side that's smooth. Get the dirt off of it. And with two little holes here. The second bottom hole we'll be utilizing. Sorry about the wind. And the only tool you're going to need for the front, don't even have to turn the steering wheel, is a flathead screwdriver. You're going to see a little clip in here with the top pin. Pull that sucker out. Usually comes pretty easy. Once you get the top pin pulled out, you should be able to pull out the bottom. With some assistance. Move the top pin in all the way out. Might take some needle nose pliers to get this out. Mine seems to have some dirt or something built up in it. The top pin, there's the bottom. So it's basically, you know, you're going to stick your screwdriver in there, pull up on the top pin, and it's going to release pressure on the bottom to get it out. Once you have that out, that's going to be your starting point. I think in their instructions they say go from the top to the bottom, but me being a different person, I started from the bottom, went up. What I did here, put the pin in, get it centered good, push it in, and now before you take off your 3M double-sided tape, go ahead and check out where you want it. Make sure that tape is going to line up with the edge of your body. You don't want to go out here to where it's going to look ugly, right? So, and you only got one chance to stick this once you pull it off. So we're going to go ahead and eyeball it, see where we want it, right? And we're going to pull it off. Maybe. And we're going to stick it to that point. Right? Push her down good. I'd like to move over on me a little bit there. If you do get a little bit sticking out, what I found you can do carefully is use the flathead part of the screwdriver and just kind of push that 3M tape in a little bit. Do not hit the body of your car like I just kind of did, but didn't scratch it. If you get any spots protruding like that, you can kind of push it in like that. Very easy. They supplied two clips. One goes to the top. Clip it around the rock guard and the body. Wheel well. Done. And I put my other one, I think it was somewhere right in here. Yeah, right here where it dents in before it goes out of the bottom. And there you have it. The front is done. Looks really good. I'll give you all some shots after I get the back on. Move to the back, which is going to require a jack. Alright, first we want to remove the 3 Torx head screws on the wheel liner here. And I apologize for not knowing the size of a Torx head because my Torx head drivers are not labeled, which is annoying. But you're going to remove these 3 Torx head screws. And we will be replacing them with the screws included in the ZL1Addons kit. Alright, and by their instructions, we're going to use the longer washer on the bottom. It's going to go in between. It's going to go in between the mud flap, or whatever you want to call this, extension, and you're going to have the little washer on the outside here with the screw. It's going to go through that, into that, and into the body. We're replacing that Torx head screw. And this is a Phillips head. So we'll need a Phillips head screwdriver here. All right, once you got your Phillips head screwdriver, go ahead and screw it down. Repeat the same step for the middle one. And for the top one here, we're going to repeat the same step, but use a smaller washer they included. Make sure they're all screwed down tight. And you will notice a little gap on the rear ones between your fender with the paint and the actual flap. This keeps it off your paint and make sure it doesn't chip it or anything like that. So there you have it, really easy to put on. Top with a little bit more. There we go. Really easy to put on, protects your fender here from getting mud chips and stuff, and the people behind you. So 2 thumbs up to ZL1Addons. Deluxe fender extensions on the car look great. These are really going to help on my road trip to the Camaro Fest coming up there. All right, here's some shots of it on the car. Ended up looking really good. As you can see, there is a little tiny gap between the paint and the rock guard, so it doesn't tap up against and scratch your paint over time. Very nice touch there, guys. And we'll move over to the front. Y'all can see it. You can see there's still a little tape there that shows up, but I need to push this side in, and that'll get rid of a lot of that. But that will protect the car from rocks and so forth. As you can see, they stick out real nicely with the width of the tire on the 1LE. So as you can see, this is a really easy mod. Doesn't require a lot of tools. You're going to need a Torx wrench and a jack for the rear part, but relatively simple to do, and I think anybody could probably handle this out of their garage. Very easy mod. I would highly recommend doing this if you worry about the paint and stuff on your car and want to increase the longevity of the paint and stop it from getting little rock scars and stuff like that. As I mentioned, it's not the end-all fix, but it is going to protect it a lot more than not having it. So let me know again in the comments what y'all think. Y'all have a great week. I've got some exciting content coming up. I've got a mystery box. I've actually already shot a lot of the video and opened it up from Rev Auto Supply, a new sponsor of mine. And I've been kind of hesitant on releasing it because I really wanted to fully test the detailed products before I release to you guys, because I know that, you know, a lot of my recommendations affect what y'all go with and stuff, and I don't want to give you all a product that isn't, you know, at 100% of standards y'all would expect. So I've been fully testing this with the sponsor, and look for a video coming out later this week on the results. And I've also got of course, the Camaro Fest. That video will be coming up here in about a month. And I've got 2 really exciting contests. One's a carbon fiber key fob cover, if you will. It's made of real carbon fiber, retails for $65 to $75, something like that. So it is kind of pricey, but it's really cool, real carbon fiber Camaro key fob. So if you're looking to that, you know, add that to your key fob or your Camaro mods, be sure to watch out for that video. I am going to give away one of them in the contest. And another contest I have is my petrol box, which should be shipping to me any day. So I would expect that video here in about a week maybe. And a petrol box, I did reach out to Petrol Box. They were willing to work with me to help get awareness out about their company and about my channel, of course. And we're willing to give away a free premium petrol box to one of my viewers. So be sure to watch out for those 2 videos. Got a really cool contest coming up and gives you some mods for your car. Thanks for watching my videos. As always, y'all have a great week. Thank you.